You won't believe this, or maybe you will. Coffee is one of the most traded commodities in the world, second only to oil. This humble bean has a massive impact on the global economy, influencing markets and livelihoods across continents. The coffee trade is a complex web of transactions, with beans traveling from farms in tropical regions to bustling trading floors in major cities. From the early risers who need their morning fix to the night owls who rely on a late-night cup to keep going, coffee is a constant companion. But have you ever stopped to wonder about the journey of coffee, from its humble beginnings to its current status as a global phenomenon? The story of coffee is a fascinating one, stretching back centuries to the ancient coffee forests of Ethiopia. From there, it spread to the Arabian Peninsula, where it became a staple of daily life. Over time, coffee houses emerged as centers of social interaction and intellectual exchange, playing a crucial role in the cultural and economic development of societies. The story of coffee begins, as many good stories do, with a curious observation. Legend has it that an Ethiopian goat herder named Kaldi noticed his goats acting unusually energetic after munching on the red berries of a particular tree. Intrigued, Kaldi decided to try these berries himself. He too felt a surge of energy and alertness. Word of these magical berries spread, eventually reaching a monastery, where the monks experimented with different ways to consume them. They tried boiling the berries in water, creating a bitter concoction. They tried roasting and grinding the beans, leading to a more palatable drink. And so, through trial and error, coffee was born. From its birthplace in Ethiopia, coffee traveled east. First to Yemen, where it was cultivated and embraced by Sufi monks who valued its stimulating effects during their nighttime prayers. Coffee houses, known as khanes, began to pop up in Yemen, becoming vibrant centers for social interaction and intellectual discourse. By the 16th century, coffee had made its way across the Red Sea to Europe, carried by Venetian traders. Initially met with suspicion, and even banned in some places for its stimulating effects, coffee eventually won over the hearts and minds of Europeans. Coffee houses sprung up in London, Paris, and Vienna, becoming centers of intellectual exchange, political debate, and artistic expression. What gives coffee its signature energy boost? The answer lies in a naturally occurring stimulant called caffeine. When you drink coffee, caffeine is absorbed into your bloodstream and travels to your brain, where it blocks a neurotransmitter called adenosine. Adenosine is responsible for promoting sleep. By blocking adenosine, caffeine increases alertness, focus, and energy levels. However, the effects of caffeine vary from person to person, depending on factors such as body mass, metabolism, and tolerance. Moving on to Arabica versus Robusta. These two coffee beans have distinct characteristics that set them apart, making each unique in its own right. While there are many varieties of coffee, two dominate the global market, Arabica and Robusta. Each has its own story, flavor profile, and growing conditions that contribute to its popularity. Arabica, originating in Ethiopia, is known for its smooth, complex flavor profile with notes of chocolate, caramel, and nuts. This bean is often favored by coffee connoisseurs for its delicate and nuanced taste. It's the more popular bean, accounting for about 60% of global coffee production. Arabica beans are typically grown at higher altitudes, which contributes to their refined flavor. Robusta, as its name suggests, is a more robust plant, resistant to disease and pests. This resilience makes it easier to cultivate, especially in regions where conditions are less than ideal. It thrives in harsher climates and has a higher caffeine content than Arabica. This higher caffeine content not only gives Robusta its strong kick, but also acts as a natural pest deterrent. Robusta beans have a bolder, more bitter flavor profile, often described as earthy and rubbery. This distinct taste can be an acquired preference, but it has its own loyal following. While often used in blends to add body and depth, Robusta is also gaining popularity as a specialty coffee in its own right. Baristas and coffee enthusiasts are beginning to appreciate the unique qualities that Robusta brings to the table, experimenting with it in various brewing methods to highlight its strengths. What about coffee houses? Coffee houses have played a pivotal role in shaping culture and history. During the Enlightenment, they became gathering places for intellectuals, philosophers, and revolutionaries to discuss ideas, challenge the status quo, and spark social change. In England, Coffee houses were nicknamed penny universities because they offered a more accessible and less formal alternative to universities, where knowledge and ideas were freely exchanged. Coffee houses became breeding grounds for innovation, fueling the scientific revolution and inspiring literary masterpieces. Coffee today is more than just a beverage. It's truly a global ritual. It's a part of our daily lives, a moment of solace, and a shared experience that transcends cultures and borders. It's the first thing many of us reach for in the morning, a comforting routine that signals the start of a new day. The aroma alone can awaken our senses and prepare us for the tasks ahead. And well, the perfect excuse to catch up with friends. Coffee breaks offer a chance to unwind, share stories, and strengthen bonds, making it more than just a drink, but a social glue. The way we consume coffee has also evolved. It's no longer just about the caffeine, it's about the experience, the craftsmanship, and the story behind each cup. Gone are the days of simple black coffee. While it still holds a special place, the world of coffee has expanded to include a variety of flavors and styles. Today, we have a dizzying array of options, from lattes and cappuccinos to cold brew and nitro coffee. Each offers a unique taste and experience, catering to diverse preferences. The rise of specialty coffee has also brought about a greater appreciation for the nuances of different coffee origins, roasting methods, and brewing techniques. We now celebrate the journey of the bean from farm to cup, understanding the care and expertise that goes into every sip. As coffee consumption continues to rise, so too does the importance of sustainability. Climate change poses a significant threat to coffee production, with rising temperatures and changing weather patterns impacting crop yields and quality. The coffee industry is responding to these challenges with innovative solutions, such as developing climate-resistant coffee varieties, promoting sustainable farming practices, and reducing waste throughout the supply chain. Consumers are also becoming more conscious of the origins of their coffee, opting for fair trade and ethically sourced beans. Whether you're a seasoned coffee connoisseur or just beginning to explore the world of coffee, there's a brew out there for everyone. Take the time to savor the aroma, appreciate the complex flavors, and connect with the rich history and culture behind every cup. Coffee has the power to bring people together, spark conversations, and inspire creativity. So the next time you enjoy a cup of coffee, remember the incredible journey it took to reach you, from the mountains of Ethiopia to your mug. From its humble origins as a goat herder's remarkable discovery to its current status as a global phenomenon, coffee has truly come a long way. It has fueled revolutions, inspired countless artists, and connected people across cultures and continents. So let's raise a toast to coffee, the beloved brew that continues to enrich our lives, one delightful sip at a time. Like and subscribe for more.